Good evening. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with my videos. Anyway, the past 2 days, I've been dealing with looking for a new car, settling with my insurance, and worrying my new car. I'll show you all it in a little bit. It is literally the exact same car that I had before. Like same year, same model, same trim, you know, you can see seats look the same, everything looks the same. This one is a little bit nicer, has less miles. I have a lower car payment. If you're a real fan of the channel, you remember about a month ago, somebody backed into my car while I was shopping. So that got taken care of. All the little issues I have with my car are gone. And I have a nice new car. It's not brand new. It's an 8-year-old car, but it's a nice car. Anyway, I got this Instacart right here. It is not the best one, but I need to make some money today. So we're starting the day off with this one. All right, so I dropped that Instacart off. I didn't even make 10 bucks on it, man. That's why I don't usually take orders like that, because I really got finessed on that one. You know, she wanted this electric toothbrush. They didn't have it, and I mean, I think it was $1 something I lost on the tip, so it's really not that big of a deal. But at the same time, I don't like shopping for people for less than $10. Like, to me, that's, you know, I bet this order took me 30 minutes. Making $10 in 30 minutes, I'm trying to make more than that. All right, y'all, I got this Mama Roma's. 3 pizza pies, don't judge me, I don't have my hot bags. All right, y'all, so I'm kind of stuck in traffic going to drop off this DoorDash. So we're gonna do a little story time of what happened to me today. So I had that rental car, and they told me, because it's an insurance rental, I can return it anywhere. And yeah, so I went to return it out where I bought my car, which is like 45 minutes away from my house. Oh, there goes the phone. All right, so anyway, oh, hold up, let me see. Oh, we're doing good, we're doing good. Yeah, so I went to return the rental car at a different enterprise than I got it from. And they looked over the car, and then she came back and she was like complaining about something. And there was literally, like, on the front bumper, there was this little rubber strip, and one of the clips on the rubber strip was out and it was dangling, right? And, you know, I didn't get down on my hands and knees when I got this car, so I didn't see that. But now I know. You got a video around the car, you got a video under the car, you got a video everything. But anyway, she was gonna charge me up to $1,000 on my credit card for a $2 clip. So I called the enterprise where I got the car from, and I told them what was going on, and they were like, all right, that sounds ridiculous. And he was like, I mean, I can't tell you that I won't charge you anything, but if you come here, we'll see what's happening. And then he told me that he would even give me a ride back, you know, almost an hour away from their enterprise to get to my car that I'm in right now. So I was like, okay, that sounds good. You know, it was a big hassle. I had to drive all the way to this other enterprise, and I stopped along the way, and I literally it was like half of the clip was broken on this rubber piece, and I put the clip right back in, so that shit was fine. Like, it was not damaged at all. And then when I got to the enterprise, I told the guy what happened, and he was like, all right, let me go look at it. And then he looked under the car, and he's like, I don't even see what she's talking about, because I fixed it. And he was like, did you look under the car? And I was like, no, she showed me some picture and told me that she was going to charge me up to $1,000 on my credit card. So obviously I was really upset with that. And then anyway, he didn't charge me anything, and he ended up not wanting to give me a ride, so he called an Uber for me. And this is my first Uber ride ever. This shows how cheap I am. I will never pay for an Uber ride myself. But anyway, my Uber driver was like the coolest dude in the world. He was a freaking Kiwi. So if you don't know what that means, it means he's from New Zealand. He was like, I'd say late 50s, maybe 60 years old. He does Uber full time. So I was kind of, you know, I was picking his brain, because I used to give rides, and I wanted to see what his experience was. And it turns out he lives very close to me. So he does it the same way that I used to. Like, I live about 15-20 minutes away from an airport, so you can get airport rides all the time. But he has the same problem I have. You're driving all over the place doing rideshare, And then like I was saying about the insurance thing, if you happen to get into an accident while you're doing rideshare, it is way more of a headache, way more of a nightmare, because if you got somebody sitting in your car, you can't just be like, get the fuck out when you get in an accident, you know, but you got food in your car, you can cancel the order and just move on with, you know, deal with the accident that way. So anyway, this dude's hustling, man. He's making $300 a day. That's his goal, 7 days a week. And yeah, I don't know. He made it sound like it was good, but I was really trying to convince him on food delivery, because he was like, oh, I only work for Uber, and I asked him if he ever did Uber Eats, and he was like, no. And then I told him about how that Annapolis area where he picked me up is like, I told him you can get $10, $20 orders where you're only driving a couple miles. And then he was saying he accepts every order, and I was like, oh God, no, not every order, but every ride, because of like the incentives Uber gives you. And all I can think is like, that dude, he had a nice car, but you're running your car into the ground doing that, you know. Like, I'm sure to make that $300 a day, he's probably doing 300 miles a day, you know. Like, there's no way you're gonna give Uber rides and not really rack up the miles. But anyway, that's my little rambly rant. That's why I didn't deliver any food like all day today, because I had to run back and forth to this car dealer multiple times. But yeah, now I'm driving. We're out of traffic. All right, y'all, so I'm in a bit of a dilemma here. I just accepted this Uber, right? Pretty good, 10 something, 3 miles. Can't beat that. But then I also just got this DoorDash for $27 for 11 miles. So I'm more of a money chaser. You know, that Uber could be really good and it's really close. And in the past, I probably would have just done them both and said, F these customers, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just gonna do the DoorDash. I'm gonna hope that it's almost ready. I haven't canceled the Uber yet, because if it takes, this restaurant's taken a long time before, and there is not a parking spot available at this restaurant. So this order might take a while, and if it's gonna take a while, I might just go grab the Uber. So we'll see what happens. All right, so that DoorDash, the $27 DoorDash was sitting there waiting for me. So we are taking it. I feel bad canceling a $10 Uber, because you don't know, like that literally could be a $20 Uber for 3 miles, but you know, what if it's only 10 bucks? Like, that's what these apps get. You hide the tip. DoorDash gave me a better offer. I took the DoorDash. Sorry, Uber. If you didn't play games hide and tip, I might have done your Uber instead of that DoorDash, but whatever. I'm sure there's someone else that'll be grateful to pick that order up, because it was a very good order. I just happened to get a better one. Oh man. So that is 2 orders in a row with a very strong tip. And it's funny because Uber or DoorDash is talking about they'll give me an extra $8 if I do 5 orders in a row without declining. I don't give a shit about your $8. Do you see how much more money I just made by declining that crappy order? Like, don't chase the incentive, especially not for $8. Man, I can't even believe this, y'all. So I did those 2 DoorDashes. I mean, I'm driving around a lot, but I made $50 on those 2 DoorDashes, and then look at the next one they sent me. Freaking $28.75, 13 miles. I do have to go shop for Walgreens, but I don't even care, man. This is gonna be $75 in 3 DoorDashes. All right, so that Walgreens order was crazy. They wanted all this weird skincare stuff. I feel bad for them, because they must be having some serious problems with their skin. But yeah, if that was Instacart, I would have been pissed, because I had to refund like 4 different things. And it didn't even ask me about substitution. So in that scenario, I just assumed the customer ordered more stuff than they wanted, hoping they'd get something. I don't know, but whatever. Oh snap, my car is asking me about Apple CarPlay. It's weird, my old car, same year, didn't have Apple CarPlay, this one does. Oh yeah, we got another mama's. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for this one. Freaking look at this, man. I signed in a little after 5 and finished before 9, so less than 4 hours. It says 6 deliveries, but really I only did 5 because one of them was, the Walgreens and picking up at a pizza place. So 6 deliveries, $100. Like, that is the best I have done on DoorDash in a long time. Cherry picking for the win. Anyway, y'all know what to do. Like and subscribe, and take it easy.